Good morning, everybody. On behalf of the Regional Executive Committee and the Regional Athletic Council, I'd like to welcome you to our 2011 Coaches Clinic. Thank you, everyone, for being here on time. Basically, we're going to have 3 speakers today. Then afterwards, we're going to have a breakout session where we will be dividing all the coaches amongst their different divisions so we can have a more one-on-one conversation, discussion, your concerns, our concerns. The members of the Regional Athletic Council will be taking care of that. Our first speaker for today has been a member of our organization for over 30 years. He has had many leadership roles within his chapter, within regional, and currently he has a leadership role within the Locker Center High Getron. He has presented many lectures to our organization as well as to many other organizations. So we'd like to thank him for being able to come here today and make his presentation. I would like to invite Yakhbar Arik Evorkian to come on up and give us his presentation.
For the sake of understanding and for the sake of the subject matter, I'll continue the presentation in English, and I'll interject with some Armenian and what have you. But this presentation, it's no different from any corporate training presentation that some of you might have received in your jobs or in whatever that you do. And I'm privileged to be here today. And it will be a mix and match of what athletic coach in a Homenetmen environment has to do with our culture, has to do with our legacy, and what is Homenetmen in the scheme of all things. So before anything, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself so you understand exactly how this is structured. As Yakhbar Alex said, I've been a member of Homenetmen since 1978 when we first started the London chapter. And from there, I moved to the United States in 1981, then 82, then became one of the executives in Pasadena. And after that, you know, Scoutmasters and what have you, then I moved to Glendale chapter, and I've been there since. And it's been an integral part of my life because I found my wife there. And then my 2 kids are right now involved in the scouting and athletics. And currently, apart from that, we have combined the entire Homenetmen ideology and mentality within our professional lives. And I'm a lecturer, I'm a business planner for strategic planning. And it's a beautiful marriage between these 2 entities. So today, basically, we will be touching upon about 15 important matters that most of you may know, some of you may not know. Some of you do not understand the correlation of being a coach and a role model, and also what Homenetmen, the entire Homenetmen ideology is within what we do as a bridge. So we'll talk about why am I a Homenetmen coach, and it will be an interactive workshop. I'm not here to lecture you guys. Some of you have been member of Homenetmen as long as I have. Some of you have been member more than I have. Some of you have just joined us. Some of you love the game. That's why you're in this organization. Some of you love the understanding of what Homenetmen has brought to the table for the last 93 years. And some of you may be just thinking of, okay, I would like to join. I'm just assisting and what have you. So there will be a lot of opportunity for you to be able to have questions and answers, and I'll be able to answer your questions to the best of my ability and knowledge. The hats that it's worn by you as a coach, and we'll talk about the core organizational concerns that we have. You know, it's very easy to critique an organization. It's very easy to critique what is wrong, but we do not see what is right and what we can learn from that right to make the organization right. We are not perfect. Naturally, we're a non-profit organization and everything's done on a voluntary basis. So there will be, and there has been, many, many errors that we should learn from it. So without further ado, I would like to open the forum and talk about why am I a Homenetmen coach? Who can answer, why am I a Homenetmen coach? Why are you guys a coach? Why are you guys on a beautiful Sunday morning, woke up early in the morning, to the bragging of the spouse or the girlfriend to go to a workshop, to sit down for a fat chubby guy to talk to you guys? Why are you a Homenetmen coach? Anybody? Why are you a coach? Alrighty then. Please don't speak all at one time, okay? Why are you guys, is any one of you coach here? Any one of you 4 or 5? You want to see if you want to be a coach? All right. Who's a coach here? Who's a coach? Why are you a coach, sir? The kids? Awesome. Who else? I know you're a coach. Why are you a coach? Sake of the kids. All right. I know it's early. You haven't had your Starbucks probably. So basically, why we're a coach, we can have ideological explanation, we can have these philosophical things. Basically, it's to impact the lives of young people by providing learning facilities and educational programs. That's what we are. That's why we donate our time. That's why we volunteer our time. Whether you're a coach, whether you're a Homenetmen scout leader, whether you're an executive, whether you're in a Western region for 2 years, and regardless what you do after 2 years, they come and they crucify you, or as a coach, whatever you do, at the end you have the critics, but we do it for the sake of children. We do it because we like to volunteer our time, especially in a country that volunteerism is just beginning to be cultivated, and especially in our homeland as in Armenia. If you don't know, there are specific governmental agencies, NGOs, in order to brainstorm and understand how they can implement and instill the volunteerism within the Armenian society. And for us, as Homenetmen, we've been doing it for 93 years. We like to make a difference, basically. We love to be a role model. These are all the characteristics of why I'm going to be a coach, or why am I a coach. To serve the community and youth. This is very, very important, to serve the community and the youth. And this is not just a slogan, because some of our leadership likes to always talk about միասնականություն, հարգանություն, միասին, երեխեքի հետ աշխատանք. But the core value is that we truly are coaches because we want to serve the community. We want to serve the kids. And give kids a positive attitude in life, naturally. Develop strong family and social relationships, whether for the kids or whether for us. Most of us have been friends for the last 30 years. And some of us will start striking, new relationships. Empower youth with values of sportsmanship, and basically Homenetmen is my family. Now, if you haven't been a Homenetmen, you don't know what you're missing. Truly, you don't know what you're missing if you're not in Homenetmen. So, different hats worn by a coach is that, being a coach is not easy, especially when you're not getting paid for it, right? Because again, United States, everything is measured by, I work, you pay. Then you do performance management, you raise my pay or what have you. In Homenetmen, you don't pay, you pay to be a coach. You pay with your time, with your energy, you pay with everything, because you love the value of being a coach and being a partner within this organization. So as a coach, foremost, you're a counselor. Believe it or not, you're a counselor. You're a therapist, whether with the kids or with parents. You always have that counselorship hat on. You're a leader because somebody has decided that you have the values, what it takes to coach. You're a facilitator because you have to facilitate whether games, whether educational programs, and what have you. You're a firefighter, and some of you will look at it like, what are you talking about? Because as a coach, you also have to put up fires, right? Չոջուխս չի խաղում այս անգամ, ինչու չեք խաղցնում, ինքը շատ լավ է խաղում այս դպրոցում։ Ջանım, կյանքիդ մեռնեմ, դրա նման 10 հոգի կա։ Կամ վստահ տրամբիրի դանք վրաս բզդիկը կարողանա A division խաղա, չէ, տրամով չէ, դեգա։ Ինչու չեք ցկեր աս մարդը Սանյագոյն էլ ֆրազնով խաղա։ So you're always putting up fires. You're always in between a rock and a hard place. You're a role model. Believe it or not, whatever you do, how you dress up, what you say, how you coach, how you cuss, how you don't cuss, how you deal with parents, how you deal with kids, how you communicate, people do take note, especially the kids that are sponges to absorb that from you guys. You're a manager, so you have your management hat on all the time. because you have to manage several duties. You have to juggle several duties. You're a planner. Naturally, you have to plan. Plan for the games, plan for schedules, plan between your personal life, social life, Homenetmen, Homenetmen life. And you're also a politician. You have to play politics, as you know. Whoever says, I don't play politics, you play politics at your own home. Take a note how you play politics with your kids and your wife. It's not politics that Obama plays today, but you play politics. Գնամ մամին ասա ես ժամ չունեմ։ Չէ՞։ Պապը վաղ առավոտ 9-ին խաղ ունեմ։ Մամեն ինչ անում, մամեն կայս ասում է ինչ։ Դու պարապես առավոտը պիտի եթաս երեխին տանես։ You're playing politics all the time. So as a coach you play all this, you wear all these hats. Now, we took this from the Iowa State University, and I've number 4, number 10, and number 13. These are some of the things that I saw that is in correlation with the Homenetmen. I know Homenetmen has their own bylaws. I know the athletes do, the scouts do, and everything. But if you just scan through all these 13 points, proper short and long-term planning, which today, as an organization, we're always in a reaction mode. We don't take actions, we're always reaction. It means that as a coach, as an integral part of this organization, it's your job to be involved as far as the proper short and long-term planning. Number 10, prevent harassment and discrimination by coaching staff and athletes. We always hear about these incidents in games, whether it's in Fresno or San Diego or San Francisco or Navasadian games, coaches wrangling each other's necks, or coaches basically having issues with parents or with kids and what have you. And what we don't see, that it resonates so negatively towards you as a coach, towards me as a coach, and towards my organization or my chapter. And it starts developing some sort of resentment, some sort of animosity between chapters, which is absolutely baloney, but that's the perception that people see. Not everybody understands what Miuchun is, what union is, what Miutenagang is.